Could come back to be some truth to it. Jukebox or Marvin will eliminate Crank and Primo. I don't know why you think that and why that's so important. You keep saying it, but
I don't know
Crank.
why Jukebox would do it. They could get killed in the war.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was gonna get to. What would make Jukebox take them? Now I think because I heard somebody say, and I believe they got this from Getting It How I Live. Somebody say that Jukebox is gonna take out Detective Garcia. And that's what they're talking about, the risky thing that she's gonna do to try to protect the family in episode 3. I'll give that a better chance than Jukebox taking out Crank and Primo. I just don't see the reason for
And we supposed to see why it was so easy for Kanan to kill her.
it. Right.
Some years later.
So here's something crazy. I didn't make a video on it because I couldn't connect the dots yet. But it was a thought. What if a situation ended up happening where Jukebox kills Rock? That would absolutely give him some kind of, because he might let it go at the time because I could see something going on where Kanan does something that kills that either kill Marvin or gets Marvin killed, right? And then Jukebox out of rage could, depending on how the situation happened, could get mad, pop Rock, and be like, now we even. And on some Diana's type shit. And if that happens, Kanan might be like, I mean, technically she right, we even, but that shit fucked up. And that could be the reason why they were. Let's say this happens while Ghost and Tommy and them is around, and they be like, man, that's why they refer to him as a crazy bitch, her as a crazy bitch.
I mean, it's plausible, but I wouldn't want to see her kill Rock.
I wouldn't either, and I honestly don't think it's gonna happen. But I was just thinking on it. Like I said, I couldn't connect the dots enough to make a video on it because me, unlike a lot of the other people, I don't just make videos just to make video. Like they know good damn well more than likely this shit ain't gonna happen, but they just doing it to hope it hits some numbers so they can get paid out of it. But me, if the shit don't make sense, I'm not gonna put it out there. I believe that as well. I don't think he'll be in Origins also, at least not not season 1. The timing doesn't add up. A lot he said in the interview, if you can read it in between the lines. Jimmy Boy probably got Bree's role on the spot because of his role in Wu-Tang. Yeah, that's absolutely what it was. I thought he would be in Origins and they would do a Yellow Jackets type of format. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Yellow Jackets thing. Yeah, Raising Kanan will be back on the 12th of June.
Yeah, I put that in the chat.
Well, DeMarcus, I said it was a reach. So I mean, you say some bullshit that be reaching all the time. And the thing is, I'll say if I don't have nothing that can back what I'm saying, like no kind of proof, I'll say this is just me, some theory I might have, but I not necessarily what I'm gonna happen. You'll keep repeating your bullshit over and over, and that should be dead wrong. I'm like, but this shit don't make no damn sense.
So we're gonna put Marvin down in episode 7. So Jukebox gonna have to go crazy in episode 8.
Yeah, depending on they could do episode 8 like I said, they could extend it.
I
They
don't
could
think they're extending nothing.
they might. I think it'll make more sense for them to extend it because you don't have to pay them extra for extending it, but you have to pay them extra for another episode. So if you extend it, you can get more of that story out and still keep it at the same price. But I think maybe half of it could be in the present, and then they give you that time jump for half of it as well. Kind of like what Snowfall did for their finale. If you're familiar with Snowfall, I think Ronald, you haven't seen it yet. But
I didn't get past second season.
But yeah, so for the finale of Snowfall, they did the aftermath of after Sizzy took out Teddy. Franklin was, going crazy, trying his best to get some more money. V ended up leaving them and stuff like that. And you could gradually see him becoming a drop. He drank it his life away. And that was in what? I think that was 86. And then they do a flashback of 5 years. You get to 91. And now Franklin is a drunk, looking bad and all that, years have passed. So we could end up getting that half of it, aftermath of the death of Marvin, Rock, whatever happens to Rock. Like I said, I don't think she's dead now at this point. I think she's gonna just leave the South Side because she's not gonna have anything left because she's gonna lose the war. Marvin's gonna die. Lou is already gone. Lost her son basically as well. So at this point, she's gonna be like, yeah, it's nothing left for me here. So that's possibly where we end up getting that line from Breeze saying, now that your mother's out the game, everybody else needs to get the fuck out the way. Yeah, I am curious though. We everybody's suspecting that it's going to be the death of Marvin that makes it go crazy, but could be something else. I can't wait to see Kanan's reaction when he finally figure out he's been dumb as fuck this whole time. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to happen once all the damage he's done. It's going to be too late to take any of it back. But let's go ahead and head to episode 4 synopsis. I barely see this shit, so I don't know from here. I think this is right here, though. Yeah, okay. Let me move this shit real quick because I can't really read like that. Wrap this up. All right, so for episode 4, we got, don't give us the title of the episode, but the description says, with total war now inevitable, the Thomas family must make painful sacrifices to survive Kanan and Breeze's ruthless expansion. That's kind of interesting.
Okay, the Thomas family.
Let's take
Rock, Marvin, and Jukebox.
could be. I mean, I would suspect because how I've always looked at it is initially Jukebox is going to be neutral. She's going to be on the peaceful shit. She wants to keep the family together and she wants them to just get along and stuff like that. But Kanan's not having it. And after the death of Lou, Marvin ain't having it either. I think, obviously with Kanan being Rock's son, she could forgive him and try to, get past it. But Marvin is like, hell nah, you ain't getting away with that. So I'm curious too with the beatdown. Because the beatdown probably happened like episode 2 or 3.